Hey everyone, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day. If it's your first time being here, welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, I hope I can help you too again. Alright, what I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just to find out what your tower moment is going to be. And then this is the cause, it's tower, and the outcome. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information and then we clarify. We go 3, 2, and 3. And that's it. And you look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information and then we call it a day. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching, this is when the universe wanted you to see it. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play totally collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing anyone can. Don't ever try to force it to fit. Alright, let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the Magician. This is the energy of the scammer. The magician of the illusionist. Smoke and mirrors. They're trying to get you to do something. They're trying to scam you out of something. They're really trying hard to convince you that this is a good idea when it really isn't. They're scamming you pretty good. That's the tower, and it brings to the hermit card. So this is basically after you get scammed, which if you accept their deal or you do what they want, whatever it takes, it leads to the tower, and that leads you to saying, nope, I'm done. I ain't messing with people anymore. Hermit energy, you just got to regroup a little bit, which happens. Justice and the Tower is at the bottom of the deck here. So this is basically things come into balance and this chapter comes to an end. So you might know this person. You might have known him for a while and they've done this before. But I think this is going to be the last time they do it. Let's see what's going on with the scammer. How are they doing this? Seven of Cups. This is the energy of chaos. It's the energy of a lot of options. They're trying to confuse you with overwhelming options. They're saying, no, it doesn't matter what you do. You can do this and this and this and this. They're trying to confuse you. This is their plan. This has always been their plan. They're trying to confuse you, and then they're trying to say, you got all this stuff going on, but if you trust me, I can lead you to the best solution. So it's stress out. It's the energy of the Knight of Cups here. It's the energy of too many things at once. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to overwhelm you. They're trying to make you feel so frustrated and mad that you just give up and say whatever. You seem to know best, so you know what? I can't take this stress anymore. Let's go. That's the goal. That's their plan. Tower moment. Tower moment leads to the Queen of Wands. No, Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the energy of nurturing. So after this energy, your burnout, you're not going to take care of yourself. You're not going to eat right. You're not going to be able to sleep very good. You're just going to be a total mess, and you're going to feel like everything was taken from you, which it will be. The scammer is trying to take more than your physical things. They think they're trying to take your energy too. It feels like they're just trying to get you out of the picture, and that's what they're doing. They're draining you completely. This tower is going to burn. Once you say yes to this person, once you give in to them, once you just say, okay, whatever, that's when everything falls apart, and there's no going back from that. All right. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be a harsh truth when you find out that they very much lied to you and they used you. Knight of Wands. Yep, you're going to be done with everybody. And the Queen of Swords. You're cutting everybody off. Yeah. This is very much the energy of I'm done. I don't care what anybody has to say. All I want is the truth. If you can't speak plain, if you can't be simple, I don't want anything to do with you. You've had chaos. You've had complicated. You've had overwhelming stress. You're done with it. So this is the Hermit energy. And all you want is simple truth. That's it. And you don't have any patience for the Knight of Wands anymore. You don't want him talking up a storm anymore. You just want him to be straight to the point. That's it. So this energy is very much going to put you in hermit mode. You're going to be tired, exhausted. You don't want to be able to do this anymore. You don't want to put up with people who talk too much, or they offer too much, or they promise too much, or they try to overwhelm you, stress. You're never going to do that again. Balance will be restored in your life, and that chapter in your life is over. And the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here. So this is the energy of, this person here is acting like they're perfect. They're acting like they know everything. They're acting like You can trust me, bro. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just all of the stuff is going on, but if you just stick with me, it'll be okay. So you can trust me. All you got to do is follow me and do what I tell you. And that's exactly what they want. And as soon as you do that, they get what they want and you get burned out. You lose something big. So if you've got somebody in your life who is trying to overcomplicate things, stress you out, keep you exhausted, tired, because they seem to want something and they're, throwing everything at you at once, you don't want this Tower moment. I think you should cut him out of your life. You should use this Queen of Swords energy and be like, nope, you're gone. You're done. You don't need to learn this lesson, but if you do, you're never going to want to go through it again. And it's going to suck. And it's going to be something that sticks in your mind for a long time. Anyway, that's the reading for today. They're just trying to overwhelm you with junk and chaos and madness to get you to do what you want. All right? And you have to say no. I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far to the end, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe because that helps. I'm just a dude with a cell phone out here trying his best. And, hoping I help somebody. Even if I help one or two people, that's more than enough for me. that's doing my job. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I try to upload every day. Bye. Have a good one.